for the Rocks as they take on the Phillies here at Coors Field.
Phillies, Rockies, Brian Walsh, the plate umpire, and right out of the gate.
And his first pitch in for a strike.
Maybe the second or the third pitch will help.
1-2.
Maybe if I zoom in. How about if I add in our box?
One of the things I forgot to mention, he's pitched much better at home.
That's right, the first few pitches of the game don't get tracked, either broadcast by the way. This is why you can't have full automation. The computer misses pitches sometimes, but by Bryce's at bat, it's ready to go.
Here's Harper.
The missing data from beginning of the game might get backfilled later, but obviously for automation you need it in real time.
I feel like the Phillies team.
Unsatisfied Harper calls time so he can argue the call. That is seriously what some players use their timeout for. But this pitch is actually a strike. I know the graphics, which haven't been reliable yet this game, say that it's not, but they're wrong. The numbers say that this is a strike. Just another quirk of the computer zone.
Brian Walsh, the home plate umpire.
Also, obligatory catcher framing video clip.
That's just well received right there by Diaz.
I got you.
Swing and a miss. And Block gets the strikeout. A little frustration here at the top of the first. He's just been fined for slamming his helmet.
Equipment violation or warning for the helmet spike, that's appropriate, but then there's more.
He was given a little bit of leeway to state his case, and then Walsh ran him from the game.
It's just way too early if you're the umpire to do this.
It was a mistake by Brian Walsh. And why I say that is, I don't know that Bryce actually said anything, and you could tell by his reaction.
It clearly did say something. I don't care about how early this is, the rules don't change throughout the game. It's more about a subtle game management tool at the end of an inning. Notice the umpire here, after a close strike call in the last at-bat of the inning, walk away, removing them from the conflict. Now, if a player wants to argue across the field, that's fine, they'll run themselves. But notice the arguing in balls and strikes rule talks about leaving one's position, and I hate to say it, but Bryce is in the batter's box the whole time. Obviously, the box is not a safe haven, it doesn't excuse personal insults or anything like that, you're still ejected for it. But if the umpire walks away quicker, maybe you avoid that conflict. And if you don't, it's obvious to everyone that the player escalated.
He just said you can't do that to the home plate umpire, which obviously he can do it, but
It's frustrating. Let the umpire make it right. That just hurts the field.
It's the classic philosophical dilemma. Stay out of goodwill or walk away and try to avoid a conflict. He stays out of goodwill, but it's Harper, so it goes south super quickly. Could it have been avoided by walking away faster? We'll never know, but Harper keeps his ejection streak alive. He's been tossed at least once a year, every year of his career except 2014 and 2022, when he played less than 100 games.
He was fine until he opened his mouth. Now, I don't know what he was saying, but that's just not a good time for Bryce to get ejected there.
For arguing balls and strikes.
No.